Alright, what up y'all? Matt's shop here. So you can see I got my chainsaw on the ground and I'm working on it because the pull cord broke. And you can see I got the pull cord assembly laid out on the ground right here. And I got the old pull cord, the new pull cord, and a piece of paracord down there. And we're going to see what the differences are because not all pull cords are created the same, you know. They make the really cheap ones at, the big box stores that you can buy, like the white stuff, and then they make all different kinds of pull cords, right? They make really high quality ones for like professional loggers and all that stuff. I'll put links in the description on Amazon because I know they're gonna have whole rolls of pull cord on there, extremely high quality stuff, probably like professional grade logger stuff. So I'll link y'all up to that in the description below, so don't forget to check that out. Alright, so you can see I got the pull cords here, and let's just grab this thing. You see, this has got paracord here, the old pull cord, and the new pull cord. So let's try to lay these out. Alright, so you can see we got these new pull cords laid out right here. And on the top is the OEM steel pull cord. And then we got the old steel pull cord. And then we got a piece of paracord. So I just want to get a close up here so that y'all can see. You know, it's kind of difficult to see, but hopefully you can see that. The red one right here is the paracord, and I would not use this as a pull cord. I just wouldn't. If you're in a pinch, yeah, definitely go for it. Like if that's all you have, go for it. But it's way thicker, and it's just, I don't know, it's not right. Like it's not a pull cord because it'll bunch up on you. You see that? It'll bunch right up on you like that. So this is out as something you want to put in your chainsaw, and if you can see that, the way it's woven, it's like really small fibers, and the official steel stuff is like big fibers, and they both have the fibers that go down the center of it. So you know, that's good, but as something you want to put in your chainsaw when you're way back in the woods and you need reliability, that's out. So you can see this is the old steel stuff. I never replaced it. I probably need a new handle, but you can see, I'm not lying to you here. This is the exact same stuff. You see the little orange check right there, or whatever it is. So you can see this stuff right here, when it bunches up on you a little bit, but I trust steel when it comes to pull cords, right? Because I trust steel when it comes to all the parts, really, because their stuff is so high quality. I mean, you know, the engineers there know exactly what they're doing when they make this stuff. So what I did is, you know, I just went straight to a steel dealer and got him to cut me like 3 feet of this stuff. Because, you know, I could have just gone to Home Depot and got a little box of starter rope and just redid this. But I went the extra mile and went to the steel dealer because I need that reliability. You know, it's lasted a long time with the original stuff. So alright, so you can see this is the inner part of the old cord, and you can see the outside of it's obviously frayed because that's where it broke. But you can see the inside of it, it's braided. I didn't expect this. It's like really braided, like it's a bunch of strands. 1, 2, let's see, 3 there, 1, 2, 3. It's like 6 strands, and it's braided. So it's a braided line inside of this braided line. Okay, so that adds a lot of strength. I'm sure that adds a ton of strength to these pull cords. Now, let's see what a piece of paracord looks like on the inside. I know for a fact it's not braided like that. Alright, so here's our piece of paracord, and you can clearly see that the ends are not braided at all. So the inside piece right here is not braided at all. It's just loose the whole way down. And that's why I would not use this stuff. It's just another reason why I would not use this stuff, because you can see that's way weaker than the original stuff or the replacement stuff that I used. So you can see that it's clearly braided all the way down it, but on the inside it's a lot weaker. And some might argue the inside is more important than the outside, because, you know, the outside would protect the inside from getting chafed. So it's like, you know, two ropes in one. It's just way stronger to use the right stuff, not paracord. So I'm going to pick that piece up and we're going to see what it looks like compared to this. Alright, so you can see the difference here. This is braided all the way down and this isn't braided at all. So this is way weaker, way weaker than this stuff. And, you know, I might consider it. If this was braided all the way down, it might be, you know, like I said before, in a pinch, who cares? But just get the right stuff to begin with, and you can see this stuff is much stronger. You could almost argue that this is like an outer sheath to protect the inner piece, and the outer piece doesn't really do that much, although I'm sure it does a little bit to help, you know, in strength. But this, it's just not designed for it, guys. So there's a close-up right there of the differences, and you can see that is just, you know, it's a fuzzy, furry little end there, and it's not going to add much strength at all. I mean, yeah, paracord, you could use it in a pinch, but I'm not doing it. So I got some other stuff here. I got a lawnmower here and a tiller here, and let's see what the cords look like on these. Although they're old, we're going to see what it looks like. Now, there was two different thicknesses of this stuff at the shop where I bought it, and I think this was the thicker stuff. So let's take a look at the lawnmower and the tiller and see what those look like. Alright, so we got a lawnmower right here. We're going to see what's up with this cord. Yeah, see, this looks just like that steel stuff. I know it's really worn, but you see how it's wound and everything, and the thickness and the strength of it. That's not like paracord at all. Yeah, this paracord, that paracord, that would fray, and it would mess up your, it would not get, see this stuff, what happens is, when it gets worn, it gets tight, right? Paracord, we all know, it's not going to do that, it's just going to fray and break. But this stuff, because when you pull on it and it gets moisture, I don't know how it works, but it gets worn over time, and the stuff gets so tight, you know, it's almost like a piece of leather. You know how like a leather string is like really tight? That's what this stuff feels like over time. I don't think you're going to get that with paracord. So over to the tiller. See if I can do this without starting it. Now, I just replaced this stuff a year ago in this tiller, and you can see this stuff is wound pretty tight, but it's different. It's not like that other stuff where it's like, you see how, y'all see how it's wound? The other stuff is like really tight. This is just like, I don't know how to describe. This is more like regular rope. It's more like regular rope, so it's a Briggs & Stratton, so that doesn't surprise me, because on these older motors, that's what you typically see, stuff like this, the more rope type stuff. That's probably what's on the lawnmower too. It's just worn out. Alright, y'all, so when it's time to replace your pull cord, please just don't go to Home Depot and get that cheap stuff that's like what's on this tiller. Go to the links in the description, go to a Stihl parts dealer, and get the right stuff. You know, hopefully I'll find some really high quality stuff and link it to y'all so you don't have to drive all over the place. But alright y'all, thanks for watching. If y'all enjoyed this video, which I know you did, don't forget to check out the links in the description, because I'll link y'all up to some super high quality pull cord so you don't have to search all over the place for it, and I'll find a big roll of this stuff and link y'all up to it in the description. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more small engine repair videos while y'all are at it. Later.